Bradley Manning, as we have been following the trial of Bradley Manning, the private first class accused of leaking many, many documents to WikiLeaks that he obtained from from military computers. We now have a verdict in the Bradley Manning trial. He has been acquitted of the big aiding the enemy charge, which was really the biggest one that could have carried the biggest penalty. He has pled guilty to 10 of 22 counts, which are potentially up to 20 years in prison. Sentencing will begin tomorrow, Wednesday. Lewis, are you surprised at the acquittal on the big charge?
I don't know. I'm not sure because clearly his intent was not to inform enemies about things that were happening. And I'm not sure how that was factored into the case. But I guess, no, I wouldn't say I'm surprised. I'm kind of neutral on it.
I am not surprised about the acquittal in the sense that I did not think that that was a charge that made sense from the beginning. At the same time, these things can be very unpredictable, and it really seemed like the aiding the enemy charge was one that was in there that was a long shot. I thought from the beginning that, listen, factually speaking, he did take and publish documents that even if afterwards were declassified to some extent, at the time, that is still factually a crime, and that seems to be where the focus of the trial should be. I think that it is a positive thing that he was not found guilty of aiding the enemy. As Lewis indicated, it was not his intent. Also, as we discussed, he did plead guilty to 10 of 22 counts, admitting that he just factually speaking, by the letter of the law, he did commit crimes. The question now will be, what is going to be the sentence? We know that he is going to get some credit. I believe it's 112 days. 112 days credit because of the mistreatment that he suffered during the initial phases of his confinement. So that is going to be only about a third of a year, really not very much if we're talking potentially about 20 years. Lewis, if you had to say, will he get close to the maximum for the crimes that he pled to, or will we see some kind of a middle ground sentencing?
I'm sure he'll get close to the maximum. There are probably a lot of people, high ranking military officials, who are angry about the acquittal and probably feel that there was some type of precedent set there that they don't agree with. So I'm sure he will get close to the maximum.